1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 houses.
Which I just learned from the last episode. There are 7 houses. I don't know what that means.
7 houses. Okay. 7 houses.
One process question.
7 kingdoms.
Can I look back at my own reviews?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I don't remember anything from
I was
the
not
actual
allowed
reviews.
to do anything except look at those faces and their
fair.
weights and their height.
All right, so I have them here, all the characters, and we're
Yes.
going to place them in the houses. All right, so I'm going to start off with Fat Guy.
Now,
Fat Guy is 5'8", 238. That's the only thing I have, but he is overweight at some level. For this era particularly, there wasn't a lot of food that went around.
He's not Jeffy overweight, but
he's a little fat.
Porky.
He's fat for this era, I feel like. I mean, there was no food, so he was fat for this era.
just to help you along, if you don't have a picture of Fat Guy, let's just say he's the bookworm, and you might remember who he is.
Okay. Now, there are 7 houses. You have a bear, a buck, a dragon head, an archer guy, maybe some underwater creature, a lion, and a 3-headed dragon.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put Fat Guy with the bear because he's
You're gonna put
overweight.
Fat Guy with the bear.
And he might, I don't know, maybe Fat Guy does a lot of good things,
Put
Marissa.
Fat Guy with the bear.
Maybe he does a lot of good things, but, he's overweight, and I think that's kind of what the bear is, right? It looks like it's fat, but
hibernation.
actually pretty strong.
Right, okay. All right.
Then I'm going to go with, I'm going to take up next Frumpy Girl. Now, Frumpy Girl comes in at 5'1", 112. She's a little frumpy.
She was the, let's see, I'm trying to give him things that he won't know and won't necessarily play. She was with the girl does not have a name. Let's say that. Go ahead.
Okay. Frumpy Girl, looking at these symbols here, I think I would associate her, if you think about an underwater creature, she's kind of frumpy. She kind of seems like the type that if she was a creature would kind of just be floating around aimlessly at the bottom of the ocean. So I'm going to put her with weird ocean character thing, yellow, and it's got little pointy things at the end of it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Then I'm going to go next up. I'm going to take a boy band teen next. Now, the boy band teen, he's in a wheelchair. He fell out of a tower or something.
Yeah.
He kind of seems like this boy band teen, Pat. Okay. So he seems like the type that would maybe, if he was in today's times, he would wear jewelry. He'd be kind of flamboyant. Have maybe some gold jewelry and stuff. I'm going to put him with the gold lion thing. The gold lion thing for boy band
Good.
teen.
That's yes.
Next up, we have the queen that looks like Mick Jagger and Robin Wright.
Okay. And she surprisingly does.
She does really look like Mick Jagger and Robin Wright.
Yes.
Like if they had a baby, this is exactly the person that would grow out of that.
Yeah.
She's sort of a statuesque woman. I feel like she has good posture. So I'm going to put her with the yellow buck that's standing on its back leg because he's kind of standing up tall, and I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Goatee Guy. Now, Goatee Guy, I think, is a pretty main character. If I'm not mistaken, it might be Jon Snow. Okay. Jon Snow, his name, first of all, Snow. So that's going to, first of all, you're going to take out the 3-headed dragon because that could breathe fire. That's obviously out. And I'm going to go with, he's a big character. I feel like I go with the Red Archer guy here. The Red Archer symbol. Red Archer symbol because he's like the main character. He's strong. He's probably the guy that fires lots of arrows. Next up, I will go with Angry Elf. Now, Angry Elf in this show, he was Angry Elf in the movie Elf, but also is in this show. And Angry Elf seems like a big character, like top of the ranks somewhere. And he's the type of guy that would be like the guy who designs the family crest. Like he's that big of a guy.
He's that guy.
And because of his height, he would not be able to reach an entire painting. And there's only one that's a partial creature, which is this half dragony head thing, which is gray, and it looks like, or maybe a half dog head or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he couldn't finish the whole
Dog head.
painting because he's not tall enough. So I'm going to put him on that team, the top middle one there, Marissa.
Might even be a dog or a wolf or something.
Okay, a dog or a wolf. Okay, there we
Angry
go.
Elf goes into the wolf.
Okay. Now,
category.
I know there's relationships between Angry Elf and a couple of the other characters, and I cannot remember who.
Right.
Maybe Redhead. I think Redhead and Angry Elf
Redhead.
might be together in some way. Or
Okay.
maybe they were married at some point. I don't remember, but I'm going to put Redhead with Angry Elf in that one because I think they
Redhead.
might be related.
Sansa.
Blondie,
So angry elf and redhead.
The Blondie Queen I would describe as the main character of the show so far that I've noticed.
Yeah, okay.
She talks to the guy. She seems to be hanging out with the goatee guy a lot. They seem to have maybe some romantic relations. Now, I can't tell. They could be like a Romeo and Juliet thing from two different kingdoms or something, too.
Yeah.
Which I'm concerned about. But because I think they've spent time together, I'm going to put Blondie in the same Archer situation.
So they're from the same house.
Yes, they've got to be. They're together almost all the time.
Okay.
I mean, there's some risk to that strategy, but I'm going to go for it anyway.
And there's as you will find out, there's a lot.
Okay, so then we have. I haven't put anyone in the
You're
three-headed
right while
dragon
being
camp.
completely wrong.
I haven't put anyone in the three-headed dragon camp.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have 3 people left. The person I haven't named yet, the curly-haired guy, and the guy who looks like Ricky Gervais and Lenny from Laverne and Shirley, which he does. Look at that.
That was
Yeah, he does.
He
a
does.
guy who was very, very sick for a while and
What about
turning
Curly?
into stone.
Curly-haired guy,
He is not the man he used to be.
and the yet to be named, which was a kid actually who looks like she likes battle a lot.
Yeah, the little kid.
Yes.
She's great.
So those 3 go into the three-headed dragon because the dragon
There's
has
3
3 heads.
Right.
Which makes perfect sense for me. Those are the kingdoms. I don't know how to explain that to people, Glenn, but
Okay.
how did I
do? Well, let me just.
well, I should step out because I can't get this information. The problem is I can't. If you tell me all the things I got right and wrong, I'm going to know everything about Game of Thrones.
You didn't get any of them right.
None of them.
None of them are right.
Come
No,
on.
sorry. One is right.
One is right.
One is right.
Yes.
One is right. You've got one right. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Crap, that's the same amount as you did too.
Yep.
I only
so
went 1 of 10.
I got 2. You got 1. I just want to tell you.
That's depressing. So I know less about Game
we
of
have
Thrones.
to take a snapshot of this because after he finishes the Game of Thrones, I have to show you because you are right on some things, horribly wrong. For all the wrong reasons, but you're kind of right. Your instincts are. If this were hand grenades,
Thank you.
yeah.
I'm
If
in
it's
the
were hand
area.
grenades, I think you'd get 2.